Hey, what is up everybody? My name is CameronBobGaming, CJB. Well, it's future CameronBobGaming here. Hello. I just want to let you guys know, because I didn't put this in the actual video. I just want to say thank you all so much for 1,500 subscribers, guys. I made this video for my 1,500 subscribers, but actually I made it before I reached that millstone, so because I said why not, you know, and I didn't think I was going to reach the millstones, but I did. Thank you to TC Pro for giving me that shout out. Thank you so much, man. So pretty much, guys, I was going to do this for my 1,500 subscriber special, which is my setup. And because you guys have been asking so much about me and my software, so I wanted to like show you guys what my software is and all that. So yeah, but I want to say thank you guys so much for everything, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. I keep getting asked this all the time, like, what software am I using? What microphone am I using? What headphones am I using? What monitor? What's my PC specs? What, you know, everything like that. What keyboard, everything. So, you know what, guys? Today, I'm going to show you my setup. I was meant to do this like, you know, 1,500 subscribers, but, you know, who cares? Let's do it, guys. Let's just get out of bed and let me just go show you my setup room. Alright, guys, I'm here. I'm in my setup. Let me just take a seat in my setup. The setup! I know. Fucking amazing. The best setup I've ever done. Look at that dusty keyboard. Look at this shitty mouse. Look at that. The potato runs better than anything. Best potato ever. You know what? It's so cheap. You can buy it in your local supermarket. You don't even need all that expensive shit. Just buy one of these fucking potatoes here, mate, and you'll be good as daisies. So you can even play the most best computer games ever. And I've just broke my potato.
Hold up. Yeah.
Swirl.
So what is up everybody, my name is CameronBobGaming, CJB, and you can probably already tell by that short little clip at the start and also from the title of the video what this video is all about. Yes guys, this video is about the history of my setup videos, and teaching you guys about my software and all this, but that will come down later in the track, and if you want to skip it, you may skip it. I'll probably put a little orientation where you can skip just to learn my current setup right at the moment and all the software. But if you want to know the history and where I started, well, start from here, from the video right now, because I'm going to explain. As you can tell, this room, if you guys have been with me since I started doing YouTube, you'll know what this room is. This used to be my room where I started doing YouTube. And at the moment, the bed never used to face this way, but, you know, we've had renovations and shit like that, so we've had to change a few things. And I really do not want to put things back how it used to be, so I just left it and just over-exaggerated a little bit, you know what I mean? But yeah, this video today is going to teach you about like where I started to where I am at the moment. And like I said, I haven't changed much. Well, I've changed the entire room, so let's start off with the beginning. When I started doing YouTube, I never had nothing, no equipment, I did have headphones, but they're like my Xbox 360 headphones, and that was about it. I really didn't have a lot to start off with, besides a laptop, which we're going to show you how the setup was for the laptop. Here we guys go. This used to be what I used to use before I even got my tower. No joke, and that's what I used to sit on. I used to sit on my bed, used to sit on the bed just there, and that used to be that. I used to have another chair on there for like the mouse and all that, because, you know, you didn't really need it for keyboard and stuff. But that was pretty much what I used to sit on. I used to sit on the edge of the bed and record. There was the webcam there from the laptop, and this is basically what I started off with. That is no joke. And recording from this was really difficult as well, because, you know, you had to stay in one position. Because if And plus, this thing can move like this, so, you know, if you banged it or anything, it went like that, well, your camera's gone out of fucking place, hasn't it? And it really did shit me. I was stuck with this for most of the year of 2015, until my 18th birthday, where I got a little bit lucky. And I don't mean like my family gave me money or anything. I mean, I literally got lucky one day on a poker machine. Now, I'm saying this because, ladies and gentlemen, don't go play poker machines. They're the devil's son, literally. But I got a little bit lucky one day and, you know, got a few dollars actually. I took that money and I said to myself, I'm gonna buy a tower. So let me show you the second setup. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna over-exaggerate a little bit, but yeah, that was the tower I bought. Then I used the bar stool as my chair, and then that was it. Like I said, I don't know where the old monitor was, so I'm not over-exaggerating and I'm not gonna go look for it, so just imagine there was a monitor there. Now, I mean, not a big one. It wasn't even 720p, the monitor, so it was pretty small. But yeah, this is all the entire room I had, and all the wires just hang out here and then into the back of the computer. Now, let me just grab this out. Nothing's plugged into the back of this computer as well. But yeah, that was the tower I received and bought. At the moment, it is a hollow shell. It is a hollow shell in there. As you can tell, it wasn't really powerful or anything. I realized that this computer here was not really powerful or anything, but it still got me to play those games, so those really high powerful games, like including like, you know, GTA 5. But I wasn't able to record it or anything. That was the shit part. Yeah, you can kind of get the gist of how shit my content was. And if you want to know how crap the content was, this is what it was like, you know, on the laptop and on the PC. If you were with me that long ago.
You're like Lewis. You like really damn much that peels, mate. Peels here!
Friendly fire! They're on the fucking bridge again! Fuck!
Friendly fire? Do you even know what the fuck you're saying?
No, I don't know what I'm saying!
Stupid.
Can't you fly this straight? Oh shit!
It's okay, quick run.
Okay.
Friendly fire.
Now, after sitting here for most of the rest of the year, from after August and all that, and onwards to March, I got kicked out of the room. Out of this room, because renovations had to happen, so they shot me in the other room. But, like I said, I can't really show you how the setup was in the other room, because that means I'm going to move a lot of stuff around, and I don't really want to do that. So, just kind of get the gist of the tower being like that, and, you know, all the cords hanging out and all this. But this time, for Christmas, my grandfather bought me a corner desk. And that really did help, because it's like, okay, it's in the corner now, and, you know, like, I don't need to move around as much and jiggle. So basically, since the corner desk got set up, I got evicted out of this room and tossed all my equipment gear into the next room. And that's when I made a channel update to say I won't be uploading for a couple days until I can, like, get used to this, you know, get used to the corner desk and all this, get used to all putting everything, you know, and getting used to it all, because, you know, moving from one setup to another setup, even to a different type of room, it's pretty annoying, because you gotta get used to it, and you gotta try and get all the angles and camera angles and everything all ready, and ready for the next video. And then, you know, that took about a week, and then after a week, it's pretty set. Anyway, guys, let me show you my current setup now. Woo! Are you guys ready? Now, we went into that room. Now, this room here is my current setup. Are you guys ready? You ready? You're not ready? Alright, let's go. Joking. Let's take a look at my current setup. Woo! So guys, this is my current setup at the moment. As you guys can really tell, this is my blue snowboard. I'm using the microphone, and the old microphone I used to use was this one here. You guys have probably seen this in the videos a lot, but yeah, this is the really old one, so I don't use this much anymore. I don't use it much anymore because I'm more interested into this microphone, because this microphone does produce great and quality sound. I use a program on my software called Vortex Voice Changer, and I've already set the it up so it can basically, you know, I can put it on any setting and it will sound like the same quality as that microphone, my old microphone. and it doesn't really pick up that echo static as well. Even though I've got soundproof foam behind me and all this, you know, it still picks up a lot of echo with this room, because this room is very echoey. And yeah, this is my current setup. Everything in here is very expensive, so let me start off with the computer specs. I gotta get down on my knees. Alright, if you guys can see inside the computer, I've probably, there you guys go. It is a humongous computer, as you can tell from what I used to own to what this is. This is pretty long and it's humongous, and it's beautiful as well designed. As you can tell, that opens, and then you got your disc room, and then you got like fans all under there. All the fans at the back are all LED. As you can tell, you can't probably see it because right there is the big CPU fan, which is on its side, and you know, it's humongous. And there's the graphics card there. WinForce. It's a Retron R9 390 series, 8GB, and it has a silent mode, so when I'm not using it, it'll be in a silent mode, and the fans won't stop spinning, and it'll go to liquid cooling. But when I'm like playing, like, you know, like Overwatch or something, or GTA 5, it usually will turn off from silent mode and go into like a little bit of a loud mode and stuff. You really can't hear it, but yeah, it does. I run 3 fans in here, so as you can tell, the fans at the front and the big one, and then the one at the back, and the CPU one I classify as a fan. And then you got all the wires. Yep, and then you got all the fucking wires. Also, that's my... yeah, let's not talk about that. If you guys are really interested about it, that's just the internet. Literally, that is my Wi-Fi stick to get the internet access to the computer, because at the moment I don't really have a built-in where I can place a modem in here, but I'm actually getting that done, so live streaming will not happen yet until I can upgrade from that shit, because that is fucking annoying. So here it is, guys. This is my computer. My mouse pad I use to, you know, yeah, let me not explain about this mouse pad. Let's not explain that mouse pad, shall we? But this is my mouse. This is about $100 mouse here. It costs a lot of money, actually. It's like, I forgot what brand it was. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the brand there, Neon 3K. That's the brand of the mouse. It is a beautiful mouse. The big button in the middle is basically telling you, like, okay, you want to slow down your sensitivity of your mouse and all that. That's okay. You press it, and then it will slow down the sensitivity of the mouse. As you guys can tell, it's slow there, and then it goes actually berserk there. My keyboard is a Razer keyboard. It's the newest, latest Razer keyboard, which is the $200 one, which is the, I don't know. But it is mechanical, and I love it to bits. It is beautiful how it plays and all this. It's just one of those top keyboards. A few of you are probably going to ask, how do I get the lighting in the room? Because you can kind of really see it. The only 2 lightnings I got is one there, and they're 2 different type of fucking light bulbs anyway, so I don't know how the fuck that works. But to get my front face lit up, I'm not really going to spend a lot of money on a lot of things. I'm going to be like creative and use things that exist around my house. So I actually went into town one day and bought myself an LED lamp. And this LED lamp brightens my face and makes it like pure pretty good, actually. I like how it brightens and all this, and it brightens up like the front here and all that, and everywhere else, and it also brightens up a little bit of the back as well, keeps everything lit there, and all that as well. So yeah, HD webcam, which is the Logitech 1080p webcam. This webcam has a microphone built into it, but I don't use it. But if I was Skyping with someone or something like that, I probably would use it, turn it on, use it, so I don't use this one. Use the Blue Snowball. It is 1080p, so I can like record any gameplay footage in 1080p with it. It does stay still. It has autofocus. It has like all really good material things you can use, and also it has this. You can also change the settings on it, so you know you can order it. This here was my old webcam, which I still currently use. It is a professional webcam. It doesn't have autofocus, so you have to turn it. You have to keep turning it to actually focuses on you and all that. But it has 10 times the zoom, so it will 10 times zoom in, and it will shrink everything behind you and in the background, all these. but it really pixelates sometimes, and I really can't use it on this new computer, so I tend to use it on like, you know, like Skype and all this. If they ask for like a webcam or anything on, I usually tend to have it with Skyping and stuff. So yeah, over here I use 3 different types of headphones, and also this Xbox One controller for some of the gameplay footages I do on, like, you know, like Dishonored 2, GTA 5, many of those, because I don't really like to play the keyboard with that game, so I usually play it with like this, you know, like with this and all that. So let's start with this one. These are my Turtle Beach's X12 headphones, which are the ones I usually had started off with. Yes, I still use these headphones. They are really good. I don't use them for like recording anymore because they are loud and that microphone will pick it up. So I went into town and bought me some new ones. But I use it like for editing and stuff, so I can actually hear out sounds or anything. If there's like problems in the audio and stuff, I can hear it with these things. Over here, which is my Afterglows. They are my Xbox One Afterglow headsets for gameplay footages or anything like that. So if I'm recording on the Xbox, I usually put these on and turn the sound down on my TV, because the audio can play through these. So I can also hear the audio, so I know like cues to when I can talk and not when I can talk. These headphones here I use for gameplay footages at the moment, and they're called Steel Series. They're the Steel Series headphones. They suppress sound so much well. They do also have a built-in microphone somewhere on the headphones. Let me see if I can locate it. Oh yeah, there they are. Let me just spread that out. There you guys can see that. That can actually extend. I don't use a microphone on this, but if you guys like starting off to do on YouTube, I would recommend using these, because that's how I use my microphone when I started off doing YouTube. I use the Turtle Beach headphones microphone, they're built in. Over here I've got my Xbox One with two 500 gigabyte external hard drives in there. Yes, I know, it's like, wow, have you already used the terabyte in this? And I always tell people no, because this thing was only 500 gigabytes when I bought it, because they didn't have a terabyte in stock, so I just said, oh fuck it, we'll just buy like the 500 gigabyte. And then when I bought it, I bought a sticker with it to keep it protected, and that's the sticker, Keep Calm, and Name for the Head. It's a zombie related thing, because I used to play a lot of Call of Duty Zombies back then, like Advanced Warfare and shit, and you know, I used to always get really, you know, really stressed out, because well, like, you lose the match and you get really pissed off, so it's like, keep calm and aim for the head and keep killing them. You guys are probably going to ask, what software do I use on the computer to record from this? Well, currently I use this thing to record off the console, which is the Game Capture Card HD, and there it is there, it says Elgato. So this is the Elgato, guys. This is the thing I used. This is not the Elgato HD60. This is just a normal Elgato, because, well, my computer wasn't really big back then, you know. Let's just say my computer wasn't upgraded to how it is like now. But, you know, I could go into town and buy myself a HD60 and all that. But, you know, I'm still loving this thing. I'm still loving the 30 frames on this, and how really well it produces. You know, how well it really captures the game and all that. I'm still very happy about that, so, you know, I'd rather keep it. Moving on to what software I use to like record and edit. So the recording system I use currently at the moment is Bandicam, which is the full version of Bandicam. Bandicam has this thing where you can record from your screen. I can go like this, and then I can only, if I want to just record the screen, I can just tell her how big the screen was. So let's do 720. So this is basically the size of 720 here, and this is all I want to record. So inside this blue line is the only thing it's going to record. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to record the full screen, well, you bring this back over, and then you go full screen. The other thing it also has is this HD thing, which at the moment I've accidentally just turned on. And as you can tell, it will record the webcam. The other thing this also has is the game recording mode. Basically, if you open up any gaming program on here, it will come up with a frame rate. It will come up with the frame rate, which is just here, and it will show you on any corner of the game wherever you want it to show up, so you can keep track of the frame rate while you're recording. I always do this to see how many frames I'm running on, why I'm recording. You also got settings in here, like you can add the webcam, mouse click effects, show mouse sensor, which I hide because you don't want to see this like little white thing on the screen. You can also add your logo into the video and all this, add like mouse effects. You can also got options for the recording property, and you also got the sounds. This is my recording software. Also, if you guys don't want to, like, you know, fuck around with settings because you don't trust yourself, you can also go to preset, and the preset, I don't want to click on it because then I'll have to fuck around with all my settings again. But you can go on preset, and you can set it to like YouTube and all this, to YouTube like 1080p or 720, and it will change every setting just for you, ready for you. So the software I use to record and edit is a software called VideoPad, which is run by MCH Software. As you can tell, this is my editing software. Now, I'm already editing a video at the moment, so let's go to one I've already have pretty much edited. So here we go, guys. This is already one I've just recently edited, and it was called Fairy Fencer F. Now, you can already just tell, you can already pretty much tell how much of the shit I've been using. So let's start with here. We got 7 audio files here. You know, different audio files, footage and all this. And then you got 5 audios here, and then you got like 2 images here, and then you also got like, you know, these. There's all your cuts and there's all my cuts and edits. I can spend probably most of my day doing this, and it's pretty useful because you can also, it does all this. You can also lock it in and all this. So while you're doing cuts, if you don't want that audio track to be cut as well, you can also drop that down. But yeah, you can also play the footage here, and it will tell you like the audio sounds and all the audio cues and all this. You know, it's really good, and you can also look at these images. The best part about this, it also has effects, so you can also go like this, also scroll down and do this. And you can go to effects and stuff, and you can also have a look at the effects. So like there's a black and white theme, so I can do that. You got keyframes to, you know, to say okay, this is when I want this to do. So if I drop it down there, see, look at that. If I drop this one up here, so if I go like that, hang on, there we go. And if I do that there, as you can see that keyframe. So watch this, guys. Watch this keyframe, and boom. It changes it once it goes past that little keyframe there, so it's really good. You got other effects here, so you got like zoom and like chop and all this. So you know, you can use all this software and all this. Like I said, I've used like Sony Vegas and all this and all that, but this one was really cheap, and you know, it was like probably 50 bucks to buy, and it's yours forever. You can also save your video files, add text, add music files, or even add blanks, and just you can even record off here. I can do things on this software like this and stuff like that. So I can do all things like that and that with this software. I've learned a lot of skill over the time I've done this, and you know, it's been pretty good blast and experience and all that. It's not the only NCH software I use. I also use like PhotoPad, which is like, you know, Photoshop and stuff. And I've created like images like this on here. So I've created like images of this website using like things like this. You know, I've created all this from just using this website, using this and stuff like that. So it is really good to use this, and that's also not the only one. The other NCH software is WavePad, which is basically like you can record your audio and all this, and then have like muck around with it, change effects in it, and even level. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is the video. That is my current setup for 2016. And you guys have been like asking for it, so you know, I just wanted to do it, to make this video to show you guys that this is my setup video and all this. Even some people in Global Gamers have been asking what software do I use and all that, but that's the software I use to like record, edit. If I've missed any points in the video of what I use, or maybe this gaming chair or anything like that, you can go right ahead and then you can, you know, put it in the comment section. But I reckon using all that software that I've used for any future YouTubers is probably the best start for you guys to start using it. If you wanted to like get into like doing it all, it is like I said, all that software I use is so cheap, and it's really useful to use. Like all the software on there is completely cheap and effective, unless you pirate it, but that's a different story. But if you're like a new YouTuber that wants to start off, I reckon starting off with all that software that I've used, I recommend it. It is a great way to start using like software and practicing yourself. And if you feel confident, you can always go further on and go like to Sony Vegas or any other, or Premiere on Adobe. But like I said, if you just want to pay for like a software and just keep it forever, so you don't need to like keep doing like contracts or anything like that, NCH software is the best. It's the best software to basically go to and start using. Thank you guys so much for watching, and also thank you guys so much for the kind words you've given me and how much support I have had due to losing my job and shit. Nothing really I can do about that. I've just got to sit down and be patient and find a job. I've calmed down a little bit, and I am trying to relax a little bit more. But I thought making this video today could probably help me out with that, with just relaxing a little bit and just having more fun and all this. But thank you guys so much for watching, guys. And if you want to see like videos like this, like how my daily routine is or anything like that, make sure you boom slap that like button, guys, and also leave a comment to let me know. And don't forget, guys, if you never want to miss any of my content in the future, just like how you saw me edit it just there, all that, make sure you tickle that subscribe button, but not too much. And also, guys, make sure you tap the bell after you subscribe. Make sure you click on the bell and tick yes, so you can always be notified when I release a new video in the future, guys. Because YouTube did this fucking update thing, so I've got to say it this time. I've got to say it out this time, you know what I mean? But anyway, who cares? As always, you awesome people out there, I will see you all in my next one, guys. Bye bye.